The New Orleans Saints have a new head coach. Yes, we knew this happened on Sunday that the Saints are expecting to hire Kellen Moore to be their next head coach. It is official. The New Orleans Saints have hired Kellen Moore as their next head coach. Let's get to know Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore, as a player, was drafted by the Lions as the quarterback in 2012 to 2014. After 2 seasons with the Lions, after 3 seasons with the Lions, he went to the Cowboys from 2015 to 2017. As he retired in 2017, he stayed in Dallas to become the quarterback's coach in 2018, promoted as the offensive coordinator from 2019 to 2022. He then went to LA with the Chargers in 2023 as the offensive coordinator, and then head back to the NFC East with the Philadelphia Eagles as the offensive coordinator in 2024. He did lead, he was a top 10 score. He had a top 10 scoring offense in 4 of 6 seasons as an NFL offensive coordinator. He's been there with Tony Romo, I'm assuming, Dak Prescott. Actually, Dak Prescott would make sense. So Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, and then Jalen Hurts recently, who've won the Super Bowl. This is a hire that I think none of us were expected, of course. Earlier, it was Aaron Glenn. Unfortunately, he took that to the Saints job. Unfortunately, Aaron Glenn took the Jets job. Then they asked Joe Brady. He said, no, I'm staying with Josh Allen. They offered Cliff Kingsbury the job. He said, no, I'm staying in Washington. So it came down to Kellen Moore, the only guy in their option mind for them. And the Saints got a good one. Again, Kellen Moore's been an offensive coordinator, of course, and he did have a top 10 scoring offense in 4 of his 6 seasons. I think 4 of them came from Philly, and he spent a lot of time in Dallas, of course. So the 2 were the Chargers, and then I think 1 bad season in Dallas. So something that Saints fans don't want to worry about. What is Kellen Moore going to be doing first? Well, first things first, assemble the coaching staff. We're told that Brandon Staley, the former Chargers head coach, is expected to be the leading candidate for the defensive coordinating job. Meanwhile, Doug Nussmeier, who is the Eagles quarterbacks coach, is the leading candidate for the Saints offensive coordinating job. However, Kellen Moore will be calling the plays. Who will be his quarterback? Now, I think it will be Derek Carr. They paid Alvin Kamara, Cam Jordan, Tyrann Mathieu. Their futures in on the line, and they have the less cap space, minus negative $51.4 million. It's like they're going to have to cut a lot of players in order for them to get some big-time players. And I think that's where Kellen Moore is going to have an issue with. I'm going to give this a B+. I want to say A, but I think it's a B+. He has to deal with a bunch of cap space issues. And plus, what will his offense be with Derek Carr under center, and who could they be drafting at draft night? Will it be an offensive weapon like Teresa McMillan, if he's available, Tyler Warren, or do they go on the defensive side and maybe go Malika Williams or Jalen Walker, or offensive line, which I think it would make sense to be Will Campbell from LSU or Kelvin Banks Jr., wherever they go. For right now, the New Orleans Saints have officially hired Kellen Moore as their next head coach. Stay tuned because I will be releasing my first 2025 NFL mock draft. So go ahead and check that video out. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. And again, stay tuned for that mock draft. And as always, the New Orleans Saints have hired Kellen Moore as their next head coach.